In this video, I want to talk about Blueface and Chrisean. I know some of you guys get annoyed when I talk about them, like, oh my gosh, I thought I unsubscribed to this drama. But the thing is, there's sometimes some things that are just too hard for me to ignore. And today, what we're going to talk about is one of those things. So Chrisean, she has been going through a lot of drama recently after she moved back in with Blueface. He kicked her out not even after 48 hours. There's been a lot of back and forth banter. We'll try to get to some of that if we have time. But the thing is, while she was in his house, she was going live from Twitch. And this is like her new gig she was trying to do to make money. I guess Blueface, according to her, had to pawn his chains because he's getting low on cash. And he ended up being locked up longer than he thought he was going to be. So she said that she was trying to help him make some money. He told her, hey, I'll give you 40 racks to just sit in the house and take care of our son. But she said she feels like he's going to lose everything if she doesn't get out there and get to hustling. So she decided to start going live on Twitch. And all of a sudden, after going live for a few days, suddenly she was banned. Chrisean Rock banned on Twitch for leaving her baby in the car crying for hours. Baby had to be rescued by Twitch employees. So it says this is why Chrisean's Twitch account got banned. When Rock got very tired of hearing baby sounds, she locked Junior inside the car for him to cry so much no one can hear him. This is for the dumb rock tards on my comment section that always want to brag about Rock being a good mother. Okay, so let's watch this.
The baby in the car.
Okay, and I remember actually watching this, but I guess I missed this part.
Is that okay? Do you mind taking them to the...
She's arguing with Blueface. And she was arguing with him nonstop because he wanted her to stay home and not be out. And he's like, look, if you're going to be my girl, you're going to stay home. There's no sitting here and going back and forth about this. Either you're going to stay home or you're not going to be with me and you need to get out. He's pretty much like, look, if you're going to be my girl, you need to stay at home. I don't want a girl that works. I don't want a girl that goes out. I want you home taking care of our son. Well, she was sitting there arguing with him on Twitch. And she had her son crying in the background, and that's when she asked a Twitch employee to put her son in the car. So let's listen. I will be pausing a lot.
The baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you. Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
Okay, and she was not in the car. And how? And I'm sorry, when are they going to change that damn smoke detector? It's been beeping for damn near 2 years now.
There's like 400 people here to deal with this. She live still?
Oh my God, this breaks my heart so much.
Here you go. Here I come, Papa. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. How much drinks? No, I'm going to the dentist. Don't come? Okay. Well, is Jack coming?
Jack's driving.
Y'all act like that. Y'all don't even know what's going on. I'm not putting my child in the camera. Y'all keep saying, attend to my baby. I am attending to my baby. That's why I have certain people here tell me attend to my baby while I'm working. I'm not gonna keep, So all that, put prayer hands, y'all. Everybody that loves me in the chat.
Okay, I highly doubt those Twitch employees were there to help take care of her baby. They're probably there to help her with her Twitch stream. That's just so sad. She's sitting here so focused on Blue that she's putting her child second. Sat there, had that poor baby out in the car while she argued with Blueface. If this baby's going through this while Blueface is in jail, I can't imagine what kind of environment it's going to be in once he gets out. Here's another clip from For the Thrill Fest, and it kind of just shows Chrisean outside on live talking to Blue.
Babe, right now.
I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I'm about to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking him to the car? Thank you. You mind
She probably has Blue on mute while she's saying these kind of things, so he has no idea.
taking him to the car? Thank you.
She said I was banned because I put on an outfit. It was unzipped when I first put it on. Stop with the fake narrative. My son was never put in the car. My people was out front with him while I was on call with his dad. And I guess she showed a message, I guess, with these Twitch employees where she's asking them, like, have you had any luck on my ban? And they're like, hey, you got a 24-hour ban for what you were wearing. And she's back on Twitch. She moves him and her son into Blueface's house a few days ago. And she claimed that he called begging for her back. But the thing is, he was posting other women and he seemed like he was moved on. And then suddenly she posted a video on Snapchat begging for him back. She said, Blue, call me. I just want our family back together. And next thing you know, she was moved back in. Well, Blueface said that he just let her come in so she could help her and her son get on their feet. And she says Junior's almost 2 and he still isn't walking. So he wanted her to come sit there and be at his house and sit there and focus on their son and his development. And then not even 48 hours later, he posted Chrisean no longer lives here. Look like, shout out to House of Blues. Said back for a few days, this is unacceptable. Just trash everywhere. Not even trying to pick up after herself. And she had all her people over there. She had like at least it seemed like 8-10 people over there with her. And I think that's another thing Blue was like. He's like, okay, I agreed for you and my son to come over. I didn't sign up for all these people to stay and come with you. So Chrisean got mad. She's trying to claim this is an old video, but people have already clocked what she was wearing and how everything that we see here, not everything, like the trash and stuff, but like this bouncer and a few other things, you can see set up in the exact position in the background and her pictures that she took literally when she was first in his house and from her streams. That kind of just shows that this is a lie. And I don't buy that this is an old video because she went live and she was trying to sit there and she was trying to get one of her friends to help live for her. She's like, yeah, the place wasn't like that, right? Yeah, we didn't leave the place like that, right? And she kept just trying to really insinuate that this person is trying to say, oh, she didn't leave the house like that. But this person really wasn't agreeing with her until after she sat there and pushed for it like 10 times. And then Carlissa, Blueface's mom, said, that's what they get. I told them not to do that. Now clean that shit up. That's why I got beat up, because I ain't want to clean up after no grown-ass woman. Blueface, baby, just don't listen. And Carlissa has been talking to Blueface, so let's see what she has to say. She also claimed that Blueface is in there longer than he was supposed to because he got caught with drugs in jail, allegedly, and she claimed he was smoking Fetty in jail, and he isn't even sober. So Carlissa responded and said, son is sober and sound mind and will take another lie detector test when he gets home. He has no hate in his heart for anyone, and he wants the best for all y'all. He's not trying to dim no one's light. He strictly wants the best for his child. His words exactly. He has 3 children and he loves them all the same. His only concern in life is their well-being. Please respect all the children. Sincerely, my son, Blueface baby. Please stop asking for a DNA test. He refuses to take one. After deep thought and prayer, he has accepted full responsibility for the child for the rest of his life, and I fully support his decision. Children are off limits. So this shows that she talked to her son 4 different times this morning for 15 minutes at a time. She said, girl, bye. Your team was very concerned and so was your audience. He was crying uncontrollably and the team didn't have sense enough to even pick him up and cuddle him. Just do better. He's a freaking baby. And that really does affect babies when you ignore them crying as a baby because they do have emotional needs. And she said for her fans, don't say shit to me because if that's my grandson, I have a right to say what I want about how he's treated, period. Then she shared a Hollywood Unlocked thing talking about Chrisean said she got banned for this outfit, not for her son crying in the car. And she said, this why my son begged her to sit down with him. He don't care she out funkin' and suckin'. She been doing that. And she did admit it that she did cheat on Blueface and they both cheated. But I think we pretty much already knew that. And she said, no, I don't believe a mother should lose her child if she's trying, but I do believe a mother should take classes and seek the proper guidance to be successful. You want to say that my son wants to deem, okay, I guess she's like calling out her sister or I guess somebody that was just with that Chrisean at Streamer Prom that's related to them. I think it's her sister. I can't remember exactly, but she said, and I guess she told Chrisean that Blueface is just trying to dim her light. So she's like, so you want to say that my son's trying to dim her light? That's why he wants her to sit down? Now look at you trying to take advice from people who agreed with a man to child molest me. Cover for him? Are you slow? They hate me. Why would they give good advice to one of my seeds? My son wants to sit down to tend to the child so you can stay free and not lose him because he knows you're not all there. He got women that been in his life this whole time and none of them have ever said he wants to dim their light. You're falling apart before our eyes and don't even realize he loves your son and cares about you. You too busy trying to replace his mother and losing my own son. Wake up, girl. My son don't even know them family members, phone number, and they didn't even come to court. You can't be this damn slow. Then she shared a post of Chrisean and the allegations that she got banned because she left Junior in the car. And Jonathan replied from his messaging app from jail, and he said, wow, look at everybody that encouraged child neglect. I just want her to slow down, focus on my son, and I hope she don't lose him before I get out. I pray God can change her heart the way he changed mine. And she said they supported everything I told her not to do.
I can call you later so you can do what you got to do.
No, you don't gotta call me later. I just don't want to argue. You can stay on the phone.
I guess you busy, so I'm going to call you later.
Huh? I'm not.
Sad part is she wanted my son to get more time in jail and he didn't even post a dirty house video. Didn't even know nothing about it. Was ready to think my son lied and called him a drug user and some more ish. She needs help and this is scary shit. Then family members playing with my son will answer to it. Just remember that. Imagine the world divided about reality. My son has only asked for the surgery, for stability, and a clean house. Why would y'all tell her that there's anything wrong with that? Is this really what's happening? Are y'all really setting her up to fail on purpose? He ain't say one word while she was with them other guys. And as soon as she begged to come home, he let her. He did that for his son. And at this point, we hold y'all accountable. And she said, Chrisean, why you tell me to come get him? This is sad and our year is in God's hands because we never looked for you to come into her life for help. You auditioned to be here. We'll always care for him and we pray you get the help he needs. Because to be 100 with you, if anyone who had a baby in the condition yours is in, they would tell you he needs your undivided attention to get him as much treatment as possible to ensure you did everything you can physically for him because early intervention is critical. And I agree, as a mother of an autistic child and even my other son, who isn't autistic, but he was nonverbal at one point. He no longer is after getting early intervention. He's 2 years old. But just by getting an early intervention when he was 1, that 1 year has made such a drastic difference for us. She can get him in developmental classes, speech classes. They'll come to her. She said, anyone telling you that you're just a new mom after 2 years is using you for clout. Anyone holding you accountable will be the reason that he gets the care that he needs. And I pray both of y'all years is full of nothing but blessings. He's the perfect mix of Blueface and Chrisean. That's crazy. She said, I don't do nobody's dirty work. That's why we got into it in the first place, remember? I didn't clean up after you and wasn't cleaning up after your dog for no amount of money. I don't have to do no one's dirty work, not ever.
He tells